Okay, so weapons. Bare bones, just right off the bat, I'm a little disappointed. Um, 6.5 out of 10 is what I'm gonna give it, and that's a little bit generous. The point .5 at the end is a little generous. So that's bare bones. Just review if you want to go watch it or whatever, or you want to like decide to watch it, but then you just heard me say that. That's fine, and you want just no spoilers at all. And this will be spoiler free. I'm just saying that that's just bare bones review. Um, I'm gonna give a spoiler-free review first, and then maybe get into spoilers at the end or a different video. We'll see. Depends how long this video is. But like I said, I'm a little disappointed. I feel like they had a really good concept, good foundation. They use it in the trailers. Uh, you know, 17 kids from this one classroom left at the same time, 2:17 a.m. and where did they go? How did they do it? Like, what happened to them? Obviously, this is why I want to go watch the movie. I saw this. I'm like, that sounds really interesting. I'm gonna go watch this movie. And it wasn't I mean, it wasn't bad. Well, first, let me go into it. As I was going into the movie, I was expecting, seeing the trailer, I thought it was gonna be mystery, suspenseful, thriller, mostly mystery, because I'm like, okay, let's find out. I compared it to the movie Prisoners. If you haven't watched it, that's actually a really good movie. You should go watch that. But that's what I thought it would be more grounded. I did not know that it was gonna be a horror movie, and that's what it is. This is a horror movie. It's not really. I guess you could kind of give it the suspenseful genre, but like, it's a horror movie. I that might have been on me. Maybe it said like, oh, horror movie, or maybe from the trailer it does show some scary parts. So maybe I just missed it. Maybe I just read into it too much. I thought the core was gonna be the kids leaving. I wanted to find out why. I wanted to know how they were gonna tell me. How are they gonna show me that they found out or whatever. Um, Also, just like right off the bat, this is not a true story. The trailer says it is. It says it in the beginning of the movie. This is a true story. The cops they covered it up, but we know, and this ask this town and they'll tell you that's all in the movie. Um, it is none of it is real. It's not a true story. Maybe I thought it was. I don't know. They told me it was. I just like, why would they lie to me? No, it was probably they probably just said that for marketing. They probably said that like, oh, this was like in the movie. Like that's how their storytelling was going. Like they're probably just telling this to someone else in the movie, in their fiction world. But it is not a true story. Like, oh, based on a true story and like our true story. So there's that for sure. That kind of. I mean, I feel like that was a lie too, because that's kind of why I also want to go watch it. I'm like, what is this? Like, is this actually a true story or whatever? That might have just been me. Um, so that's right off the bat. I felt like the writing was a little lazy, and when I say this, I kind of mean like just because like the foundation was strong, like just the foundation itself, like, oh damn, like that's something that sounds like something I would watch. The execution is just it just felt uneven. It felt like the way they were telling the story, and you'll see like if you go watch it, like, the way they're telling it, it just feels like it's just to stretch out the runtime. There were so many plot holes, there were so many side stories, there's so much stuff brought up that didn't even matter. Like I want to call them like I did call them plot holes, and some of them were, because then you're like, bro, what happened, or like what, like I was just not gonna do anything about this, or like this didn't raise any, like this doesn't matter anymore. It's like some parts that just got shown and just forgot about, and like why even show them in the first place? Why? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Why would they show them in the first place? And I'm pretty sure just to stretch out the runtime, because literally nothing to do with the end, nothing to do with anything at all. um don't know why they showed it. It feels like a waste of time when they could have shown more relevant stuff. So it was just like, I don't know. It was just really underwhelming. And then it was all just rising up to this, the rising action to what the climax is. You know what happened, who did it, how did they do it, or whatever. And the climax just felt super underwhelming as well. Um, no spoilers, but like it's not as interesting as I thought it would be. Like I thought maybe I just thought too much of it. And that's what I kind of think the problem is with me. I kind of felt like I went into this movie thinking wrong. I probably shouldn't have taken it so serious like I did. But no, I kind of think I'm right though, because during the climax, this is a horror movie, which I found out while watching it. The horror movie in the climax, it showed some like funny scenes, and like I'm pretty sure it was trying to be funny. Like I was kind of laughing because it was funny, but like, am I supposed to be laughing? Like this is what we build up to. Why, like, am I not supposed to take this serious anymore, or like what? There was like two moments in the climax where it was just like okay, that's pretty funny, but like what? It was just felt so disappointed. Like, am I supposed to be like? Is this a comedy? Is this a horror? Is this a mystery anymore? And it wasn't a comedy, but I don't know why it was trying to be funny. Like it was entertaining, which is why I give it a 6.5 and not just like a 6 or a 5.5, because it was entertaining. It was something to watch. It wasn't like boring, but like why does it try to be so serious and then it just doesn't try to be serious at all after that, and then just like it just felt so uneven, and I feel like it was just a waste of such a great idea. And some good parts about the movie, like the writing was, not the writing of the story, the plot, a bunch of plot holes. Writing was sort of that was like not what I expected, but like there was some feelings there. There was like a lot of different perspectives from like the parents or the actual teacher involved of the students missing, and it showed a lot like of like themes and feelings like distress and remorse for like the kids or whatever. You could see how the parents are reacting, which is totally valid or whatever. And writing perspective, I guess that was really good. That's honestly, the jump scares were really good too. Especially, I mean, not knowing it's a horror movie kind of helped with the jump scares. But other than that, I think that's the only good things I have to say about the movie. The acting was amazing too. It was everyone did a great job at acting. I don't think there was a single bad even like the main like one of the kids, their acting was like really good, and that's honestly like the only good things I have to say about this movie. And but like again, it's not a bad movie. I've seen worse, but it was just underwhelming, disappointing. 6.5 out of 10. And as I was watching it, I was gonna rate it like a 7.5, and it was pretty safe, entertaining. But like as I kept watching, I was like, yeah, no. And then one part, like in the climax, I'm like, all right, yeah, 6.5. I wrote down. Um, I do want to give it a 6, but I'm not gonna do that just because, you know, it was still entertaining, and it wasn't bad or whatever. Maybe, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe I took it too serious. Maybe it was me. Maybe it's just me because, I see a lot of people loving this movie, and they have a point. They have good points, but like I personally just didn't like it. But then again, I went in with the wrong perspective. I took it too serious. Maybe I don't know, but I don't recommend watching this in theaters. I say wait until it comes out on whatever it comes out and watch it there, and then come back and let me know what you think. I think I'll do the spoilers one in a different video, if not. But thank you for watching.